Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, October 13th. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I'm Hillaree Foreman. These are today's top stories. In campus news, a very successful homecoming for Tarleton State concluded Saturday after the Texan football team dominated Texas A&M Kingsville with an 80-14 win. Kickoff was at 6 p.m. and by 8:45 p.m., officials had posted on Facebook that the Texans were winning with a score of 66-14. Within 15 minutes, Texans scored 14 more points to win the game. The 2014 Tarleton homecoming queen was crowned. Haley Kane was crowned during the football's halftime. Homecoming king Marty Stinson was crowned Friday night at the L.V. Reisinger Memorial Bonfire. Early Saturday morning, Tarleton State University organizations and surrounding Stephenville groups paraded around Stephenville, Texas, passing out candy and celebrating the 2014 homecoming. Tarleton President Dominic DeTavio led the parade, riding a large horse and beaming with Texan pride. Hundreds of students gathered every day last week to celebrate the Tarleton's most honored traditions, including the Silver Bugle Hunt, the Purple Out Picnic, the Yell Contest, Midnight Breakfast, and the L.V. Reisinger Memorial Bonfire. In local news, according to the Flash Today Facebook, at 1:52 a.m. Sunday, officers were involved in a high-speed chase on northbound U.S. Highway 281 north of Stephenville and north of FM 3025. At 1:55 a.m., officers believed they had a visual on the suspect's vehicle. The driver passed another vehicle on the right-hand side, and the suspect's vehicle appeared to have mechanical issues, said the officers. By 1:59 a.m., the vehicle stopped. One is in custody, and the police said the situation was under control. The location was later clarified to be north of County Road 144 and US 281 North. The driver, Justin Cole Lambert, was arrested with DWI and evading arrest, detention with the vehicle, and Kenneth Edward home for public intoxication. Bond has not yet been set for either individual. And now today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, a Dallas health worker has tested positive for Ebola. The Center of Disease Control confirmed Sunday afternoon that the woman, who was not identified by officials, contracted the disease due to a breach in protocol. According to CDC Director Tom Frieden, at some point during Eric Duncan's treatment, there was a breach in protocol, and that breach resulted in the infection. The worker wore a gown, gloves, a mask, and a shield during her care for Duncan at Texas Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas, and cannot pinpoint at what time she came in contact with the disease. CDC investigators are now looking into how the worker took off their protective gear, because removing the gear incorrectly could have led to the contamination. In national news, a woman who spent 17 years in prison for the death of a homeless man hugged her grandchild for the first time and did a dance on Friday after she was judged innocent of murder and freed. Susan Marie Mellon, now 59, was convicted of orchestrating the beating death of Richard Daley at a home at Lawndale home where Mellon and others lived. A Los Angeles County judge overturned her conviction, saying that her attorney at the time failed to properly represent her and that a woman who claimed she hurt Mellon confessed was a habitual liar. The mother of three was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 3 gang members subsequently were linked to the crime, and one was convicted of the killing. Another took a polygraph test and said that he was present at Daley's killing, and Mellon was not there. Here's the AP video. In international news, 2 powerful storms hit Asia's coastline this weekend, killing 6 people and injuring over 35. Cyclone Hudud pounded India's eastern seaboard at the Bay of Bengal before moving on to land, and at least 400,000 people were ordered to evacuate the coastal areas of the Andhra Pradesh and the Orissa states. Communication services and electricity have been damaged. A detailed assessment is to be carried out as soon as the wind reduces and road damages are cleared. Typhoon Vongfong swept through the southern island of Okinawa, Japan, packing winds up to 110 miles per hour. 150,000 people were ordered to evacuate. The strong winds knocked out power lines and toppled traffic signals on Sunday. Landslide warnings were also issued. The typhoon Vongong is expected to reach the Tokyo area by Tuesday. According to the Weather Channel, today's weather forecast is partly cloudy and windy with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 51 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from Tarleton State University's campus in Stephenville, Texas. Tune into Northland Cable Channel 9 on weekdays at 12:30 for each day's top stories and Wednesdays at 1 for the week's top stories in Spanish. You can follow Texan News on Facebook and Twitter and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news, as well as all of your entertainment and sports updates and live streams of Texan TV News. Today's broadcast was produced by Alejandra Araguin, Caitlin Gass, Taylor Kennedy, and Dixie Taylor. I'm Hillaree Foreman. You have a wonderful day, Tarleton Texans.